Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, I am your Dungeon Master, AuldDragon, and the players are...
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon Miacc, who's a fighter from Recab's Wedge near Brow.
Hi everyone, I'm Dakami-sama and I play Solas Ebha, who is Half-Elven Cleric Mage of Ogma.
Hey, I'm James. I play Ockar, human paladin from Brawl, follower Tier.
Hey, hello everyone, I'm Salem Motor. I play Finnel'ar Mohani, a Druid of Obed High from Grey Space.
Hi, I'm Levalithana, and Seshazar, an elven wild mage, and she still doesn't know where from.
Hey there, I'm Zakad. I play the character of Lafdul Moonglade, a elven specialty priest of Erevan Illicia, and occasionally a thief. He knows exactly where he's from. He's from Evermere's glorious elven, you know. Yeah, well, his gimmick is coming up with fun titles, and today's title is the Skulking Sycophant, subordinate of the sly and silly Supreme Seldarin God, Erevan Illicia. We'll type that in, because that was actually good, considering I managed to get that in 15 minutes.
Sycophant of your own deity rather than me. I don't know. Might have to punish you.
You're always punishing me.
That's fair. That's true.
Have Erevan give Lafdul a crow familiar?
No.
All right.
How many rerolls?
Yep, that's before we dive in. The rerolls available to the players. Braxon has 1, Finn has 2, Ockar has 1, Lafdul has 0, Leva has 1, Solas has 2, and I, the Dungeon Master, have 1.
Does Erevan Illicia have any avatars that happen to look like crows?
No.
I mean, if you want to, I suppose.
What about ducks?
I mean, he could. He can change his form into a variety of forms. And we got 100 bits for Lafdul's title and 100 bits for a reroll for Lafdul. 500 bits for a reroll for Lafdul.
Oh, thank you.
From Anghammarand. Thank you very much. All right, so let's go ahead and load up the map, which is always slow to load because it's very, very big. And I'm not doing that again. Let's go ahead and bring you guys back here. We left off last time. You had entered a room with a bunch of statues, and 2 of them became mobile and attacked you, shedding a thin, rocky outer coating and revealing a large mass of silver inside. And there are some of you who may have had a bit too much contact with the Mercury.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Considering...
Yeah, but who wants to live forever?
Lafdul, go first.
I was going to ask, because me and Solas both have Mercury as a spell component, and at some point in our lives we must have been either taught about it or know through experience of what it does to you. And both, because we're both healers, would either of us know?
You'd actually know it more because of healing.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
And you know that the effects are more long-term.
No.
But yeah, you do kind of know that you wanna take care of that sooner rather than later.
The thing is that we have 3 targets for now and only 2 neutralized poisons.
Yeah.
And 2 of the targets possibly ingested it.
And generally speaking, it takes a while before it becomes active anyway, so... I don't think we're in a dire rush.
Yeah, but I think with Biomulf and Swifty possibly accidentally ingesting it would be a good idea to treat first.
They've got the rapid acting quicksilver.
Just tell them not to clean their teeth anymore.
So I would cast neutralize poison on Beowulf
Okay.
I guess I'll do Swifty.
and cast neutralize poison next day on Leva.
All right.
So I've marked mine off.
Mm-hmm.
Has Braxon got any mercury on his equipment?
Mercury on equipment is fine. I mean, it's not. It doesn't cause any
Just
harm,
grab a
and
rag.
it's really easy to get rid of. Like,
I mean, mine's on the tip of a long spear. I can just scrape that on the wall.
you can, but if you just like the thing about
Swipe
mercury
off
is
it.
that it doesn't soak in.
Keel?
It doesn't like it doesn't mix. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you can just shake it off.
yeah, pretty much.
Did we have any wall hangings or anything in any of the nearby rooms?
No. You have not seen
Okay.
any intact cloth in here that wasn't magical.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do in a magical cloth.
Would the ointment work against that?
It might.
Cures poisons and diseases. Whether or not you think
Works
it's
against
worth it.
blindness, I wrote here as well.
Okay, I guess Braxton's going to check the back of people who are trying to get any mercury off themselves.
Could me and Solas come up with a healing proficiency to slow down the effects or potentially affecting Leva?
Well, it is a slow-acting poison.
Yeah,
in
I
any
mean,
way.
but you might be able to come up with something that could, I don't know.
It's slow acting, and you know that the worst effects are from acute doses, which would have been what Swifty and Beowulf got.
Mm-hmm.
Leva did not get an acute dose.
She
You know,
just
get
wash
a
her hands in it.
It's more the effects
Do
on
you know
her
my
would be it would probably take a while for them to manifest. Number one, and number two, she'd need more and more doses in the same way to really get the worst effects.
So just
Okay.
see how you feel in the morning or in the week.
Yeah, thankfully
I'm
Leva.
about to die.
Thankfully Leva didn't decide to drink a bit of it.
No, she
No,
knows
don't-
better than that. But
don't
she is very tempted to use just one dose of the ointment to find out whether it actually works against this.
It has worked. But we've
Not again. We've never tried it against poison.
Well, it
Hopefully.
is.
I'm sure.
Kiofton's ointment is something to use against poisons.
Didn't I get
It's,
poisoned at some point? And someone used something on me. I'm sure someone did.
I mean, if you read the
Guillaume.
description.
Oh yeah, we
Never
all.
only used it on on people who were down, who couldn't take anything themselves anymore.
Yeah, that's the whole benefit of it. More
Mhm.
often than most things. I mean, you'll live till tomorrow. Save it. Not in any rush for it. It's up to you though. But that's my recommendation at the very least.
Solas promises to cast neutralize poison on Leva after he has rested and recovered his spells.
So is there anything of value in this room?
Well, there is the
well,
silver from the
Oh.
two creatures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you gotta drain all the mercury off them.
Well, it's mostly just basically you turn them over so the mercury drains off.
Yeah, can
Was-
we like put them upside down or something so it leaks out?
Yeah, you could do that. Prop them up against some of
just
the other
come-
statues in here.
Come back for it at some point.
Are we going to stay in here overnight?
No.
Not in this room.
No, we're staying where we put all our treasure.
Yeah, I was thinking we don't want to be breathing in mercury overnight. Was there any more silver things on the wall that haven't come to life?
So there are other statues in the room that have not come to life. They appear to be identical to each other and identical to these two before they came to life, and there are stone chips on the ground.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess Braxon would say to Ockar, does he have anything like a hole punch? We could maybe make a small hole in these and see if they got mercury inside them.
I don't have anything like that.
Well, we can. Can I use animate statue on them? Can I use spellcraft on that?
Are you wondering if you can animate them with that spell?
Yeah.
What's the spell description say about what kind
Oh,
of
wait,
statue?
hang on. It's wood, wood, rock, and crystal. No.
Well,
It's
they appear to be
statue-like,
stone.
but
They appear to be stone. The ones that are
Oh,
still standing.
can you?
I thought you said they were silver.
The two that again, going back to the description, is that there's a bunch of stone statues in here when you got in and went to open the far door. Two of them started moving, which broke off stone flakes,
Got ya.
revealing silver.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm wondering.
There are hollow shell-like thing that could be that part of it's animated. The contents inside is just irrelevant.
Yeah. So then Braxton will be wondering, should we chip off
Well, I'd rather
a little bit of
animate
stone?
them.
You'd rather animate them, and then they can
Yeah.
fight for us.
Yeah, basically. Also,
if you-
can.
If you animate them, how long will they work for us?
About a turn, just over.
So maybe this is something we should do if we get chased in here by some crew.
Yeah, basically, if I need...
Do you have the animate statue ready for now?
Not now, no. I mean, why? I mean, it's only... hindsight's 50-50. We're in a place full of these statues. I didn't think to memorize the spell.
Since one thing I thought, if we are going to be making defensive positions and traps, you could have a cast an animate statue and move this to a better place for when you need to cast the animate statue for combat.
Oh, can you cast it? Can you cast it more than once?
Yeah, I'm just limited by the amount of spell slots. So I can do 3 currently. And Solas can also do 3 if he should choose, but he's obviously not going. I mean, I'm not going to, because that would be silly, because that deprives of everything else. I mean, neutralize poison just essentially saved 2 of our lives of our party members there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can go ahead and roll spellcraft.
Yeah. Because someone had to tap magic up, they would. And you weren't getting anything from the door in time.
So the if they're normal statues, yeah, you can animate them, no problem. If they're not, if they're like the other things, this spell will either fail or they'll attack you immediately.
If they're already enchanted.
Mm-hmm.
But a detect magic would.
I do have detect magic.
Someone had detect magic to know.
I mean, I just said that I have detect magic.
Yeah, I know you've got the spell, but I'm sure someone had it active. And I'm wondering if that was you.
I didn't have it active yet.
Right.
I talked about potentially casting it, but they activated before that.
Alright, it's entirely up to you. I mean, there's another door I might potentially have to search for traps, etc.
Well, I cast detect magic.
Okay. The door behind you is radiating a bit of magic. The door that you came through, the door ahead of you is not.
And the statues are not.
Wait,
no.
This door isn't?
Nope.
That door, oh yeah, because of my knock, and it's probably still priest locked, or was it locked?
And I think Ockar was going to try opening this door when they
Yeah,
animated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Shouldn't
that-
we at least try to find a mechanical trap?
Hey, I've got a thought about this door behind us. If this
What?
door is magic and it stays locked, but we wedge it open, if we get chased by those creatures, we can retreat in here and shut this door.
Yeah, or I could just memorize a priest lock tomorrow and we can have any door do that.
Hmm.
Which I'm going to be doing, no doubt, because that sounds like a really good idea. We can just play hide and seek with them, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
Let me look at the door. I search for traps on the door.
Okay, give me just a second.
didn't you search traps last time?
No, because that was on the outside.
I think you did search traps for this, and then Ockar tried to open it, and the statues came alive.
That's true, yeah. Ockar tried to open it and it
All right,
came
then,
alive. But
guess.
I don't remember if there was trap searching first.
I think there was.
That's why I was confused about there being detect magic.
I didn't cast this.
Mhm.
We thought that it was better for you to search since that it might have the mechanical traps instead.
I guess
do
we
not.
just open
I do not recall searching for traps on that door ahead of you.
I will search for traps.
Okay.
So we can just at
You
least
do
roll off.
not find any traps on that door.
Alright, someone open the door, not me. Even though I'm the guy who most likely would survive a fatal trap.
Okay, I'll open the door.
Ockar's right there.
All right.
yeah,
Ockar,
People
you
wanna
opening
get-
the door?
yeah,
Just like last time, Solas retreats from the potential firing line.
All right, so you find yourself out on the ledge that you were previously unable to get out onto before,
I've got
The
tap
wall of
the
force
wall.
there.
and
Oh,
the
with a glass
wall
wall.
of force is still there. You cannot hop down. I'm just repositioning the NPCs.
Can we prop one of the statues up by the door to make sure that door does not move?
The rear door?
Yeah. The one that's
I think we wedged
temporary.
it already.
Uh-huh.
Braxon put a wedge on it.
And now I want to. Yeah, a second. I'm reconnecting.
Yep.
Just
It's conquering a dungeon one wedge at a time.
So Braxon's got a question for the magic users.
Oh.
Can you make things happen on the other side of this invisible wall?
Depends on the spell.
Mm-hmm. Depends.
so I'm gonna head down to this door.
What did you have in mind?
I'm not sure. I'm just thinking if we were here and the other people on the other side, we could somehow attack them.
Sure, if we lured them in there, but I mean, very limited spells. Let me. Solas, you got your detect magic cast? Did you say or not?
It's expired while you search for the traps.
Braxon's looking for a lever.
Since looking for traps, I think takes turn.
Yeah.
Braxon's going to search the walls.
Were the statues any other the statues magical at all?
They did not detect as magical, no.
Alright, so at least I know they should be to animate.
All right, so
I'm
you're searching for traps there?
Braxon calls down to Ockar. Have a see if there's a lever on your end of the room.
I guess
Well,
I'll look
one
for buttons or something while he's checking for traps on
Alright.
this downfall.
So while you're searching for that, Lafdul, you do not find any traps. Let me roll to see what Ockar finds. Ockar, you do not find any buttons or hidden levers or non-hidden levers or anything like that.
Finn would probably look for the same on the wall he's at.
Okay.
I mean, people got time to kill while I'm doing this.
Yeah, and does
The
Braxon find any?
people.
Hold on a second. Let me roll for both of those. Finn and Braxon, you do not find anything on the walls that you're by.
Okay, thank you. Shame.
There's an
Yes, Finn? I mean, Lafdul?
Because don't forget, I got the temporary eating pictures that people want to top up their life should have a,
Is this door locked?
not tried. I mean, I don't find any traps. I suppose you just try and open
Yeah,
it.
I'll try to open it.
Does it have a handle?
It does not budge.
No.
Right
Does it have
then.
a handle?
It does, but it does not appear to have a visible locking mechanism like the previous ones.
It's probably another spell locked door.
Do you think we could force it open with Braxton's tool?
Full switch open? Full switch open.
Wizard
The
locks.
door. Force it open with your stick and many buttons.
What, that door?
No, the southern door.
The southern door. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, and I
Any
can
of
brace.
our NPCs got the spell magic?
Well, why waste a spell?
Because you'll be very sad when you break your rod of Lord of Might one day.
Okay.
Let Braxton
Well,
try it.
can Braxton try a normal attempt to bash the door open?
No. Well.
Is it magically blocked? Braxton's gonna try and bash the door in.
Why don't you just try the thing that's always worked? Why do you gotta go for bashing?
Well, he can do that afterwards.
Because I've made him skeptical now.
All right.
What is the door made of?
So, Braxton, how long do you want to spend bashing the door?
Bashing.
One attempt will do. What is
Okay,
it?
you swing. What form of the weapon are you using?
Well, I was just thinking about a normal attempt to open doors.
What form of the door?
Okay,
what form
please
of the
describe to me exactly what you're doing, not in terms of bash, but are you pushing the door? Are you punching the door? Are you pulling out a weapon and hacking at the door? I don't know exactly what you're trying to do.
Okay.
You're using...
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so what I'll do first is here look for where a door handle is and try and kick at that area. And then if that doesn't work here, use the stick of many buttons.
Okay. You kick at this heavy door that, like all the other doors in this place, appears to be similar to both metal, stone, and ceramic in some weird amalgamation. You kick the door as hard as you can, and you succeed in hurting your foot. The door doesn't seem to care at all.
You're not Higgins. You can't headbutt your way through a wall.
And also, Higgins headbutted his way through a thin interior wooden wall.
Yeah, he didn't go for a big wall.
Okay.
Okay, right. All right, I'll use the stick of many buttons then, please.
Okay. Where are you going to wedge it?
Well, there's an invisible wall behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Can I spend? Can I spend my
wait
crit
a
to
moment
give him
before you-
Hold on. Ockar, what were you saying?
Can I spend my crit to give him the best chance possible at this?
No.
Oh.
Lemma says, wait a moment, Braxon.
Yeah.
I'm going to try something else. She takes out her bag of tricks and tries to fish for a bear.
Why?
We're gonna bear with leather.
So,
Why?
just FYI, before you try this, all indications is that this door is magically held in some way, which does mean that you need pretty substantial... If you don't have actual magic to open the door with, like, a knock spell or something like that, you need pretty substantial force. And a bear isn't cutting it.
No?
No.
You know, like giant strength. Higgins had 20 strength, so.
Finn has an idea.
Well, can Braxton just press the button on the stick?
Yeah, you can wedge the door and press a button. Finn, what is your idea while Braxon is doing that and rolling a d20?
Casting stone shape on the wall right next to the door of a hole through the wall, and then turning
Didn't
into
you
a
just-
lizard and
didn't you-
crawling through the hole and opening the door from the inside.
Okay. While you're considering that, Braxon has positioned his Rod of Lordly Might, push the button, and it springs forward with great force, and there is a cracking sound as the door swings open.
Okay.
Yeah, his
Okay, then.
rod. His rod is kind of designed to do that. You know?
Yes,
its
like one
functions.
of the so again, to refresh your memory, this the Rod of Lordly Might has an effective strength of 24 for open door rolls when used in this
Oh.
way.
Oh, so it's better than me.
It's better than milk.
I mean, it's a magic item that is designed to do that, so yes.
What's
The
24
only thing
is that?
better is a freaking Titan
Yeah.
who is over 20 feet tall. So there, behind the door is a small antechamber. It is featureless, and there is another door beyond that.
Right.
The casters, as usual, are in the front, so in case something
I'm
is
not.
attacking us, have a look where Solas is.
Solus
I
is
mean,
behind Braxton.
I do have a meat wall in front of me.
Yeah, but if Braxton uses a stick, the back of the stick comes out and hits you in the stomach.
No, you set the butt of the rod in a position where it's not going to move, and then you press the button so that it basically battering rams the door.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like a spear burst.
Like if you were to just hold it and press a button and things come out on both ends, kind of thing, that would be a recipe for real disaster. Which is why I always ask you where you're bracing the bracing
Okay.
against.
Thanks. Right, okay. Braxton's gonna go in this room, take his life in his own hands.
Nothing happens when you enter.
Someone close the door.
It's
That door needs to be
See-
repaired before it closes properly.
Oh,
Well, Lafdul, you got work.
Because again, that's
What?
one of the downsides of bashing a door open is that you're breaking things.
yeah.
do I search for traps on the next door?
Yes.
Okay. Braxton will let you have space.
You can search for buttons while I'm in here. stuff.
Finn, looking at the door, you do not think that you would have been able to open it from the inside either.
I think they just wizard
Can't
knocking
we
every-
just use stone shape to, like, have the stone recede from the door and just have the door fall over?
You could try that.
I
Yeah.
think I can affect enough area for that. Go look it up.
All right,
I
so
suppose.
Lafdul, you are searching for traps on that
trying.
door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, let's see.
It's like,
Oh,
hey,
wait.
there's no traps here. What's that? Presses it.
Out of interest,
Mhm.
can search traps skill give you false positive? So
Yeah.
that you think that there's a trap.
Yeah.
When there isn't.
There's traps that are designed to do that as well.
Yep.
Inspect.
There are also traps that are designed to do that. Okay.
So I might actually be just a little short of doing a door. I get 18 cubic feet per level. Or 18 cubic feet, period.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it depends on exactly what you want to do and stuff like that. Like, you don't necessarily need to affect the entire door frame kind of thing.
Shouldn't you only basically need to affect the hinge areas?
Yeah, then just push it down.
What's the door frame made of?
Stone.
So they could affect it with a pass roll.
Possibly, depending on what it's made of and stuff like that.
That's why she asked before.
Well, no, I mean, what I mean is there are some things that you can mix in with like mortar and stuff like that that gives problems. But you generally don't know about that until you try it and it fails.
Mm-hmm.
Unless of course you have like a masonry expert or something in the group, which you don't. All right, so Lafdul.
While I am such traps, I'm also trying to see if anything's hollow, like below and above, tapping the walls, trying to listen, see if they're hollow.
All right, that's going to be 3 different checks.
Yeah.
Because that's searching
This
for.
might-
That's essentially searching for traps in.
Well, it's more
on
of
the
a
door and
classic
in the room.
a giveaway trap or a fall-on head trap.
Right. What I mean is that's essentially. I'll go 2 different things. You're searching the room and searching the door. Those are 2 different
Alright.
things.
I mean, because Lafdul's like, this is a really enclosed area. They obviously didn't want people getting through this place. I'm suspicious as all hell.
what is your chance to find traps again?
90.
The floor is definitely designed to open up and do something. You assume drop you down.
It's hollow.
You can see the seam, and it's a little bit wider than it needs to be for stone blocks, and you can tell that there's no mortar in between there. So it is definitely designed to open up and drop you down. You do not find any traps on the door.
So, is that the bit the Braxon standing on that drops down?
Yeah, all this will just fall down. It seems like a force people into this very narrow space, and well, they can't exactly avoid a trap.
Braxon looks behind him. There's nowhere to retreat to.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, could we like override the mechanical trap by using a spell to seal it so it no longer gives way?
So this one's trapped?
The floor's trapped, it'll give way.
Well, I mean, you can try to remove the trap. Like, removing the trap either is a mixture of disable it, trigger it safely, or find the mechanism to disable it, kind of thing.
I will
Like,
do
it's
so with some
whatever
rope
works.
around me so someone can hold me so I don't fall
I'll
down.
hold the rope.
Well, hang on. Rather than rope, is there any way we can hold you up in the air?
No, rope will be fine.
You
don't
could just pull me
overcomplicate it,
back. Hey. We have the magic rope.
Yeah, I've got the magic rope.
Use magic
But-
rope.
Yeah, but the magic rope won't stop him falling. It'll
Yeah.
stop him falling a lot.
Yeah,
It-
then one of us will grab we'll be
Yeah,
holding
you'll
the rope
hold
and we
me
can
up.
stop him from falling.
There's a whole row of people that can hold me up on the rope.
Yeah. We can give it to you, me, and Vordon there. That'll be more than enough people to hold up Lafdul's weight.
Old.
Yeah, and I'll take off my backpack so I'm not as heavy.
All right. Yes, Braxton.
This doorway on the outside, is there like a bit of ceiling above that where Braxton could extend the ladder and tie the rope up on the ladder so that so that he doesn't go down?
I mean,
If he goes forward 2 squares, that's 10 foot.
Right.
Right,
So
we
I mean,
tie a
first of
rope
all,
around him, he falls down,
you need to have some
swings down.
slack in the
Yeah.
rope for him to actually
yeah.
be able to do what he wants to do.
Obviously, yeah. Get that.
And it is basically impossible with a rope to prevent him from falling at all.
Yeah.
I'll just be wedged back.
The hope is that if the pit is 10 feet deep, yeah, the rope's probably not going to do anything because there's going to be enough slack on it that's not going to do much. If the pit is 100 feet deep, then all of you guys holding onto it, provided you don't get dragged down with him, would keep him. You know, he may slam into the side of the pit, but he's not going to fall the full 100 feet, which is kind of what the goal is.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if we could use the ladder to put the rope over the ladder, so that if he falls, we pull him up rather than towards us. Does that make sense?
It does, but it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I mean, if all of you guys you all still need to hold onto the rope and hold it tightly if he falls.
Yeah.
And also then it does. You don't
So I
even need
suppose
to
also the
pull
ladder
him back up with the rope. He may be able to climb back up on his own. You may just need someone else to go to the edge and give him a hand and pull him back up, kind of thing. You don't necessarily need to pull him back with the rope itself. The rope is primarily just to keep him from falling, however far it is.
Okay, forget that then. I was just wondering if we could make a sort of temporary floor or something. But yeah, all right.
There is absolutely nothing inside the room to brace it against.
Yeah.
Well, going on what Braxon said, I mean, if the ladder was just held up like that and two people were sitting on a ladder from this side, there'd be half a ladder that's like half extended out, and I could be on top of that ladder.
Yeah, would that work?
Yeah, you can try it, but you don't know exactly what's gonna happen, and you need free range of movement in that room to search around.
Oh, right.
If you're dramatically restricting your ability to move about that room to try and disable that trap, you're taking a penalty to your remove traps roll.
Okay, we'll do the rope then.
Yeah, but then couldn't I remove the ladder and retry? Because the obstacle's no longer there.
You can't just keep trying to remove traps.
Well, safety measures. You remove the safety measure.
No, that's all right. That's all right. We'll just do the rope then.
All right. Yeah, I understand it mechanically. You know, it's fudging the system, but it seems
there's nothing for the ladder to sit on. Just like there's still going to be weight and everything like that, and two people sitting on the end may not necessarily keep it held down.
Yeah.
And you need to be on that ladder, bracing yourself, doing your find remove traps roll, which is dramatically limiting what you can do and what you can search and stuff like that.
Braxon will ask his magical rope to tie around Lafdul, and then he'll ask his magical rope to tie around himself, and then maybe to Ockar.
Yeah, Vordon will come up closer and...
who's the heaviest?
Vordon is pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I take all the things that might potentially fly out of my...
We get fallen like
scabbards. Actually, are scabbards locked?
They're usually...
then you gotta like clip them out or like pull them out at a certain angle.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty much attached to your belt.
So if I like fell down and slammed against the wall, they're not gonna fall out.
Not unless your belt comes apart or something like that.
I don't think I've got anything loose. I mean, rings.
I mean, you can basically just take off your pouch and your backpack and everything like that, and leave all your weapons on the with Finn.
I believe there's something called a peace knot, which is where you tie your scabbard so your weapon can't be drawn easily. So you could do one of those if you're really worried.
Well, suffice to say, I take the necessary precautions and I attempt to disarm the trap.
You're removing all your weapons so that when a monster comes out the door, you can't fight
I've got a whole party that can defend me.
All right. So what is your chance to
90?
90.
Oh, right. Both 90.
Right, same thing. Because it's find remove traps. Silly me. All right. Okay. So you look around the room for any way to disable or wreck the trap, and you find on the right side of the room, i.e. North, you find a small button on the wall. It's very well hidden. But once you're, as you're looking around for the mechanism and everything like that, you realize you do notice that. It's not something that you can really see. You had to more so feel
No,
it.
it's
And you do notice that it is like a little wobbly. Do you want to push it?
here goes nothing. You guys ready? You're not gonna let me drop to my death, are you? Push the button. I don't even let them answer.
All right.
You'll do fine.
You hear an almost imperceptible sound, like a click and something moving. And Vordon says, "Oh, I felt that."
You felt that? You can feel the vibrations?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's handy.
It seemed like something moved under the floor.
Alright. Does it still seem like it's hollow? I mean, I assume I've decided.
You're fairly sure. I mean, you can't be positive without doing whatever.
No,
would
it
be
sounds
that
more
triggers
dense
it.
or something.
No, it doesn't make it didn't change
Oh.
the sound, but you definitely heard very imperceptibly something moving, and Vordon indicated that he felt something through the floor.
It's basically like there's now a grate or something that bars the floor from dropping down,
Alright,
most likely.
Should I open the door while I'm... Or
Yeah, open
do
the
I
door.
get my equipment back on?
I mean, you can leave your equipment off for now. I mean,
Alright, once I've got it off, I go and open the door. Poor Lafdul.
all right, the door doesn't budge.
Oh. Alright, there's no way to seemingly open it for another battle or anything.
You do not find any other. You did not find any other buttons or anything.
Alright, that's the Braxon job I got and start getting my equipment again. Lafdul constantly taking stuff on and off, on and off.
Okay.
He needs a
Braxon-
spell that allows him to instantly take his equipment on and off.
I mean, it doesn't take
Braxis-
that long to remove your belt pouches and your backpack and your weapons. It really doesn't.
Lafdul, you could talk to Leva about that.
All right,
Right,
Braxon.
Braxis-
and everyone can take your clothes off permanently.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, Braxon.
Braxton's going to keep the rope tied around himself, but he'll let Lafdul off the other end of it if he wants.
Lafdul's
and
going to
he'll-
squeeze in between the party.
And he'll make some slack for Ockar and say, would you mind keep hold of the rope in case I fall? I'm assuming there's a hinge on this
I've got
door. I'm assuming there's a hinge on this door that we just opened. So there'll be one of these corners will be a place for leveraging the stick of many buttons.
Mhm.
I don't mind which one. And then he's going to attack whatever door looks like it's the side with the handle
Okay.
with the
All right.
stick.
So you wedge the Rod of Lord.
Yeah,
Light.
he's-
Go ahead and give
he's
me
gonna
a
wedge it.
D20.
He's going to wedge it into one of the corners.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
No, that's not.
It's not good.
That's bad. Okay.
How is bad for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Rod of Lordly Might telescopes out and scrapes across the door as it slides, and does not budge that door.
Braxton says, "No, this one won't open. Maybe it's not really a room. Maybe it's a trap with a fake door in the end."
I mean, it's always possible, but that would be
Wait,
terrible.
Finn, can you try your
Okay.
stone shape on the area around the door?
I was just about to suggest that.
Yeah, well, we've done the mundane stuff, now magical stuff.
Okay, Braxton's going to get out of the way.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want to attach the rope to a Finn?
Yeah, Braxton will attach
Okay.
the rope to Finn, and
Yeah, because Finn does have to touch what he's affecting. So
I'm trying to find a place to put Braxton.
I'll
about that.
move out the
but
way.
you can take the spot where Finn was, because Finn's going to have to move into the room.
Yeah.
All right. So you're stone shaping around the door frame.
Yep, to separate it away from the door.
Okay. All right.
Swifty must be amused at what we're doing.
Swifty right now can't see what's going on. He's more like watching your back kind of thing. And it's fair that he wouldn't exactly understand what you're doing anyway. Fair bet. All right. Are you taking any additional precautions in there, Finn?
He's got a rope around his waist.
Right, besides
Yep.
the rope.
Probably should have something to make sure the door falls away from me.
Probably have rod up.
I could do that with a. Could I do that with a rod and hold it there?
Yeah.
Rather than a bash.
It would be a prop, so it would have to fall the other way.
All right, so you're doing that, Braxon?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
And he'll have the rope. He'll have the rope tied around himself while he's doing that because he'll need his hands.
You got Ockar. He's got 2 hands free.
Yeah, I could just do that.
All right. So, Finn, you cast a spell and essentially remove shape the wall away from the hinges, freeing the door, and with Braxon using the Rod of Lordly Might, the door is unable to fall towards you, and instead, with a little push from Braxon, falls inward with a loud, very loud clang sound. Not exactly, like more mixture of like metal on stone and stone on stone. And there is
Knock,
a
knock.
green glow from inside the room.
I think we found one of the fountains.
When I see the green glow, I'm gonna take out the prism. Okay, I think we found one thing we needed. Let's head in.
Okay. Braxton will untie the rope from people.
All right.
Is there anything else except the fountain and the glow?
There's the pedestal or the fountain.
Yeah, so you see the pedestal with the pool of water, almost exactly like the pools in the other ruins. This room also has more of the copper plates that you saw, but they are also quite heavily corroded.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna dip the prism into the fountain.
Okay.
Solas tries to study the copper plates.
Nope, don't do that. Don't resize a token. Alright, give me an intelligence check there, Solas. Just getting the NPCs in so they can see what's going on.
That's a success.
Okay. Solas, there are more plates here than you remember in the previous place. And you can tell that even though they're heavily corroded, you can recognize that at least like 1 or 2 of them for sure appear to have the same imagery as in the other ruins.
Well, Solas will indicate that there seems to be more plates than in the previous one.
Are they like a mural? I forget.
There was basically imaginary that guided us that there's multiple fountains that we need to dip the prism.
Can we get the message off of these and then get rid of them?
Well, last time we took the plates off the wall and we had cleaned them extensively from the corrosion to study them properly.
Yeah,
we pried them off like good old tomb robbers that we are.
So,
And Ockar, so you've dipped the prism in.
yeah.
The prism takes on a green sheen to it, while the red and blue colors are very, very muted and just kind of like you can really only see them at the edges.
Okay, so it's blue, red, and green now.
Yeah, but it
Nice.
looks more like when you originally just dipped in those other pools. And you remember you had to place it on top of the a pyramid in the other ruins as well.
Yeah, after it had been dipped into multiple of these pools.
We found a pyramid here, didn't we?
It was in the previous ruin.
Okay, so we're gonna need to take this, find a pyramid here, I guess. But we have green now.
That's good.
Maybe.
Solas would want to take these plates and study them a bit more.
I mean, there was a secret button on the way here to disable the trap. There's no reason why there wouldn't be a secret in here. I think we should search this room.
Yeah.
Can we remove these plates similarly that we removed them last time?
Yeah, but they are big and heavy.
Yeah. What I'm worried about is that these plates might help our enemy work out what to do.
Yeah, that's why I want to remove them.
Yeah, we're adding it to our treasure hold.
Yeah, but we've got to get all the plates past them.
And they're big and heavy.
Yeah.
How heavy is a plate, give or take? Estimate approximation then.
Well, it's like having a Bayer tapestry made out of steel.
Well, I'm
Not
wondering.
quite. I
is it
mean,
like-
there's at least a dozen of them.
they're like
and they-
£25 each.
something like that. Yeah.
I don't think we have time for this.
No, I don't think we have.
But
I think we should.
Solas
But-
did indicate that he thinks that there
There's
are
more-
here.
Yeah, there's more information than in the previous place.
Yeah, so we need to
Because
study.
it's intact. Probably.
Well, then you can at least clean, but we're not taking them off the walls.
Last time we used universal solvent that Leva had to clean them.
You might be able to go with just regular metal polish that you'd have for armor. It wouldn't be perfectly clean, but it might give you the information you need.
Well, does Ockar have that?
Yeah, I'll toss it to you.
Well, Sola starts to clean them and ask for others to join in so that we can do it faster.
Yeah, if there's more things for cleaning with, Braxon will.
I'll say on watch for any trouble while you guys handle this.
Hey, Lafdul.
I'll just be standing right here so I can look through that doorway and see down into that hallway.
What?
Do you think it would be possible to rearm that trap even without the door there?
You believe that pushing the button again would rearm it,
Yeah,
but you're not sure
we
exactly.
don't know what the
trigger
triggering
is.
mechanism.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I was just thinking, if we rearm the trap after we leave this room, if the enemy does happen to get to this room, they might trigger it trying to get in.
Yeah.
I mean,
That would keep them from seeing the plates.
I'm not against the idea. I don't know if I can do it.
Well, you're pretty sure that just pushing the button again is going to rearm it.
I mean, if people stay away from that pit, I could see actually try and trigger the trap to see what it does.
Let's do that after we leave this room.
Yeah.
But the one problem with triggering the trap is you don't know how to reset it.
Can
You're pretty sure that pushing the button again is going to reverse what you did in the first place.
Can I look at where the door is and the door frame was, and look around there for how the trap might mechanically work? To see now that the frame's not there might be like exposed mechanisms or something. I don't know.
All right. So who is helping Solas clean? Sun Fayun will. Vordon and Genva will, but they're also short, so.
Brax is cleaning. If Braxon sees other people are short, well, he's quite short as well. Braxton could use his ladder and clean all the tool bits.
Or Finn is quite tall. He could reach the higher parts.
Okay, so Lafdul, while they're cleaning, you want to examine the door frame, see if you can work out the mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. You believe that any form of opening the door without without pushing that button would have triggered the trap, opening up
So
the
unless
floor.
the door is reassembled somehow,
Or you could try
it's
rigging
not-
something else up.
I need to try making proficiency with that.
Not really. I mean, like,
I mean, if I can
making a
do
new
something,
if you
I
can
will do
just
something.
give me a basic idea of what you're doing, I can roll a die and see if you can set it up.
You
And
could
again, you won't know
tripwire
if
trap.
it worked.
A tripwire, if we hold the door up as if it was in place again, but it's not really in place because it's obviously not stuck to the wall, but if we get it in such a place where it looks like it is standing upright because its weight should hold itself. If we
Did you
have like
say-
a tripwire trap on the other side, so when the door attempts to be opened, it triggers the tripwire trap to cause the floor to give in.
Did you say you've got a priest lock spell?
No.
Oh, okay.
It wouldn't work on the door that's not attached.
So one thing about the mechanism is that it's all on the side that Finn didn't do anything to.
Oh.
So, like, if you put the door back into its original position, it might mistake it as still being open. You just need to make sure that the door stays up.
Mm.
What about if we get some stone chips when we finish cleaning off these things, and we shut the door when we leave, and we wedge some stone chips in the other side?
Solas could possibly help with engineering, but that's after he's checked the plates.
Well,
Yeah,
part of
let's
it's going to come down to what you think you can do to keep the door upright. Because again, like if Lafdul is correct on how this works, if they come in and they realize that the door can just be pushed open, like pushed down, like how you guys did it.
Yeah, the idea is just that they push the door in any shape or form and it triggers the trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just need
It's
to
a
come up
very
with a way to keep the door upright. So if you can come up with a way that keeps the door upright, that doesn't prevent them from pushing it over kind of thing, then so far as you can gather and so far as you know, that will work.
What happened to the stuff that Finn stone shaped? Did it kind of spread outwards?
He just reshaped the stone. Like it didn't. He didn't remove stuff. He just reshaped the stone. Like that's what stone shape does. Is it changes the shape of things.
So in theory, he could do another one and put it back if he had another one.
Which he does not.
Right.
That's more like Solas might be able to do because he's got the engineering proficiency. That might help more than what Finn could. I would take an educated guess on that.
And none of your NPCs have that spell memorized, at least.
There's lots of.
I mean, you can give it a little bit of thought while everyone's working on cleaning the panels. All right. So, Solas, you think that you've gotten enough of these clean that you can kind of try and figure out what they mean. Vordon will help. And so you remember from the previous ruins that one of the panels showed holding the prism and catching light and it hitting a wall. There's an additional panel in between that one and the previous ones where it was, getting all the, being dipped in all the pools and everything. And this one shows a cubic object, and it's pretty clearly orbiting a world. And as you're looking at that, Vordon says, I think that's supposed to be Kravul. It's a moon of the first planet. It's an air world. We haven't done too much with it, and we haven't been able to do very much with the moon itself. We have strongly suspected it was artificial, but it's quite dangerous to approach. It appears to have a surface made of marble and gold, and those who approach too closely and try to land on it tend to get some very, very nasty shocks.
I see.
Sounds good.
And
One of
maybe
you got any?
what we're supposed to go to after this.
Yes.
Might be the very well our next target. Are there any other new plates?
Yeah. So the other new plate is after the having the beam of light pass through the prism and touch the wall, and it shows the wall opening up.
So we need to find some wall to open up, which is most likely in that Gravul or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Would it be? So this would be on the other world rather than this one.
Yes.
That's on another world entirely.
Yeah.
So unless there's more of these fountains in here, our next objective would be that Gravul.
The panels clearly show dipping this in 6 pools. Dipping the prism in 6 pools.
Yeah, so we've dipped it at the moment in 3 pools.
Yeah.
I think we should take at least these 2 new panels with us. Solas marks in his notes the position on the new panels in the order.
Okay.
So if we take them, he can add them to right place, and we can basically check the notes again from the panels. Since we do have copies of we did take the panels from the previous ruin.
All right. So who's going to carry these new panels?
Well, we'll have to carry them and put them in a stash for now. We won't be able to carry all the treasure, though, will we?
It will take time but we most likely need to clear the enemy camp in front of us anyway.
Yeah.
But taking these 2 new panels also might prevent the important hints for the enemy.
Yeah. As long as we don't lose them.
Yeah.
Lafdul, did you have something you wanted to say?
No, I was just thinking about the treasure. I was going to volunteer our wild mage away.
You mean teleportation?
Yeah, he just teleports whatever she can carry back to her ship.
I mean, she could do that once we are ready to leave.
I mean, if
Well,
she's
it's
willing,
best
that's the most
to
practical
wait
thing.
until that point and see if it makes sense.
Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, Braxon will help try to lever one of the panels off the wall. Will help Solas do that. But he'll say, if it looks like we're going to get captured, we're going to have to smash these things up.
I'm back. What did what was on the panels?
they indicate that we need to go to moon on the first planet of this system.
Okay. Did it say how many colors we needed?
Like the
So-
last time, it's 6 pools that we need to dip, and then we need to find some wall that we open with the light shining through the prism.
So we need to find as many colors as we can here. There might be just 2 here. Who knows?
Yeah, we had 2 on the previous rune.
Yeah, I get the feeling it's 222, but who knows?
Mm-hmm.
At least we have our next destination.
Yeah, and we should take the new panels with us to prevent enemy from getting them.
Fair enough. Or if we have to lead them, we should destroy them.
Yeah, but I would much like to at least try to save them.
I understand. I'm just saying. If it
Yeah, I
comes down
mean, we
to it.
can
Mm-hmm.
try to copy
If
the
it
information.
if it comes to that, then we destroy them. But if possible, we should save them.
So are we good?
Yeah, I've got a suggestion to that though.
Mm-hmm.
If you transcribe it into your notes, why don't you get Level to try and encode it because she knows cryptography. So in other words, it will take. If we do get captured, it will just be a jumbled mess until they figure out it's an encrypted thing. So at the very least, buy us time if we no longer have the plates.
That's an idea. Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a non-weapon version that never gets used, so.
Okay. So when you guys are done with the plates, I think we should check out this area to the south that I'm pinging to, which was at the end of that T-shaped intersection, and then we should go into that corridor. Then we should go into that section with the 4 doors to the south east, as those are the last places we haven't explored yet.
We got the code area at the top as well, if you didn't mention it.
Oh yeah, the cold area at the top as well, but I'm thinking we should go for the southern areas first.
On that.
That's trapped. We could still check it out, but that's gonna take a lot more effort. I was thinking we could check out this door that isn't trapped.
Alright. Go there and then I guess.
You guys fine with that?
Mhm.
Okay. Once you guys are done with let me know when you guys are done with those.
Uh-huh.
All right. So what are you gonna do with the panels for now?
They were like £25 each.
I think we should just put them into the room with the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, how far back is that?
Not too far back. It's just a couple rooms behind us.
Okay, Braxton will take one.
I'll grab a couple.
There's
We'll
only
only
few
take 2
panels
plates.
that we need. Yeah, we
Well,
only
we
take the new
I'll
ones.
grab the other one, and then we'll take them back to the treasure room over here.
Are you gonna do anything to the panels left on the walls?
I recommend that we modify them.
Well, I could also potentially destroy them if we stack them together.
Hang on, question. Could I use Mistake Missive on them? If they're non-magical, if they're mundane, and they're giving a text-like message, it should work. And it would give the opposite meaning or a completely different meaning over time.
Let me see if it works on metal.
Or if we're sure that we're done with this room, we stack them on the floor of that little entrance room and use a stick or something to push that button and drop them down the pit.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
Depends on how deep the pit is.
Yeah, but it might still at least hide them.
I mean, A pit at the end of the day is a fairly mundane obstacle for magic users.
But here's the thing. We push the button, we shove them into the pit, and then we press the button again.
Yeah, we could just drop them down the pit, actually.
If we open that pit, it can't be used to trap any of the enemy.
Oh, that's true.
Probably a reset.
The spell alters the
No.
appearance of words written in ink.
Oh.
Don't work on carvings.
We should, if we're resetting this
Oh,
trap,
that's a shame.
we shouldn't set it off. We should.
Right. Let's just...
Well, here's the thing. We were only going to reset the trap to protect the plates, but if we're taking the plates out of the room, there's no point in the trap being here.
Well,
No, but they don't know.
There is the advantage of the trap of some things may end up getting killed that you don't have to
Yeah.
fight, kind of
There's
thing.
also still the fountain.
Yeah, they don't know that we have taken the plates, and they might have their own prism. So they might still try and get in here, and if some of them fall down the pit, they might give up, or it's better for them to fall down the pit than fight us.
Yeah.
If we can eliminate a few of them, why not?
As I said, if we stack the plates in, for example, corner of the room, I might be able to destroy them with magic.
Then let's do that. We'll get the plates off, and you can destroy them.
All right.
Potentially.
What do you want to try to do to destroy them?
I will at least use Melf's acid arrow on them.
What are the plates made of?
Copper.
Bronze.
Brass.
Copper.
Acid should melt clean through that.
Does it? Isn't brass resistant to corrosions?
Not really resistant to acid.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll still have the saving throw versus acid, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, let's
but,
see. Many acids, such as hydrochloric or sulfuric, will only dissolve the zinc from the brass, making it copper.
Yeah.
But that should still be enough to get rid of the carvings.
But these are copper plates.
Well, I also do have Aganazar Scorcher to
I thought you said they were brass.
melt them.
No, other people said that. I said they were copper.
No, copper
This
does not
doesn't
react
work,
with
I have another idea.
non-oxidizing acid.
I mean, it's also magic acid, so that's a
Yeah.
difference. They have a saving throw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we find the bowl that melts items in this rune or the other rune? We found a bowl that heats metal, heats objects, and it melts them down.
But the bowl is too small for these.
Yeah.
It is,
So we could chop them up.
If we're chopping them up, that already destroys them.
Copper's fairly...
Wait, I have the
weak.
I have the how thick are these sheets?
About the
whatnot.
thickness of your hand, kind of thing.
Could I cut them with the tools that I have to make Leva's like copper cups for sending spells?
Probably not. That's thinner.
Okay.
That's much thinner metal.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
Vordan's
if
got
it's-
an adamantine pickaxe. He could bash straight through that.
So yeah, Vorda, just hit it with your pickaxe enough times to ruin the images.
I mean,
I can do that. I don't know. It's just making holes. I don't know that how.
It'll make them
slow them
unreadable.
down.
Let's try the magic acid first.
Or wait. You could stab the pickaxe into it and then put your foot on it and then pull back the pickaxe to make a huge line in it. It's adamantine. It should be able to cut right through.
It sounds silly. Have we tried just not burying these outside somewhere?
Well,
was just about to
that
suggest
requires
that.
you to leave. Again, the thing that you want to do in situations like this is never overcomplicate it. Vordan can use his pick and pierce them. It's adamantite, yes, but that doesn't mean that it cuts if it doesn't have a cutting edge.
Well, if he can pierce it, he could just pierce through the images and ruin them.
Yeah, you can try. I mean, he'll
I
pierce
do
through them,
that.
but the question is always, how effective is that at preventing them from deciphering? You don't know.
I think it's gonna make it a lot harder.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot, and it's something that you can do fairly quick, and it's probably not gonna it's not overly complicated. Anyone
And
have
I
any
do have the
objections?
magic acid.
Well, I mean, you can save the acid for
Yeah.
another
let's
thing,
save the
because it's
acid
still
for
like
a fight
even
if
with
we
the
need it.
acid, it's still making saving throws, and
So, I like the idea of having Vordon just hit it. So, Vordon, are you guys on board with that?
I
Asking
mean,
the
as long
party.
as long as we got the information we need, then yeah.
all right.
Well, as long as it doesn't break his pick.
It's adamantine.
adamantine.
It's not going to break from that, and it's magical.
Yeah.
And it's copper. Copper's soft.
Copper is extremely soft.
It's heavy, but it's soft.
All right, so Vordon goes to town on them, leaves them full of holes.
Do you sing a song like dwarves at all? I'm just asking a mundane culture question. You know, do you like work songs as you do Smash? Pick stuff? I don't know. I'm trying to learn some.
Not very often.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get the 2 that we have and just get them to a treasure room quickly, and then we'll head south.
I will check how easy it's to decipher with the holes.
You're not really sure, partly because you already know what they say.
Well, dang.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should scatter these around various places because, I mean, magic can repair things.
Yeah, but I unless they know what it originally looked like, I think magic is still gonna warp the image.
I mean, again, if they have to use magic to do anything, then they're being slowed down. All right, so how do you want to get the door back into position?
Oh.
I'm not sure we have the means.
I don't think we have the means to do that.
Unless we got something on the other side that allows one person to go through the door once it's been propped up.
Is there a handle on the door?
There's essentially a doorknob type thing, yeah.
Can we lift it by grabbing the doorknob and pulling it up?
I mean, like it's no trouble to get it back into an upright position. With a couple of you working, the issue is more of how do you keep it there.
Do we have another stone shape?
No. Already asked Finn.
I don't think we can. So we're just.
Not
I think our
currently,
best
not
bet is
today.
to shut. I think our best bet is to shut the door we broke open.
If Braxon was to sacrifice one of his door wedges by putting it in the jam, could we maybe use that to hold it shut enough so that it looks like it's locked?
Solas, would you be willing to help with that?
Yeah, I will help with the engineering.
Yeah, give me an engineering check.
Just a bit worried about the top.
Not quite.
Yeah, you're not sure. Like, you think that could work, but the problem is more... It'd be kind of obvious with the wedge there.
Okay.
But you might be onto something if you can think of some other thing.
How about these copper plates that are in the room that have been bashed up a bit? Can we use them or anything to wedge up against the door handle on the back of the door? Make something so that it falls down as we shut the door.
Well, you're not really shutting the door.
Old?
Yep.
Is it possible to see if the walls around this room are similar to the room that I couldn't go with etherealness?
Without casting etherealness and trying to pass through, you wouldn't be able to check.
Okay. But in any case, I do have etherealness, so that if we do have to have someone on the inside to make sure it stays up when we put it up, I can basically take them out of there.
You got any? You can't.
If you're willing to use that spell,
yeah, I'm willing to use it.
I would say it's easy as, I mean, like it's not a problem at all to set something up that wedges it open that they could still push it, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Okay, if you
Yeah,
want to,
I'm willing to use it.
if you want to do that, Braxton will stay in the room with you, and we'll just hold the door shut and stick loads of stone chips in around the door.
Do you
To-
know
to like-
Dimension Door?
No, I don't have a dimension door at the moment, at least.
I know Leva does.
I do have Etherealness so that I can just walk through it.
I was thinking, can you just summon Hero Goblin on the other side? Just ask him to do a heroic task. Because he'll be unsummoned eventually.
You can't specifically summon a goblin. All right, so Braxon and Solas, you're going to be on the inside.
Yeah.
Wedge it and then use Etherealness to get out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and if Finn is also in here, I will help also Finn to get out.
Looks
All
like it's in here.
Finn, do you want to? Are you helping?
You helping or hindering?
He's gone. Okay, so I guess Braxton will hold the door shut while Finn starts shoving chips in around the door. And if we run
Well,
out
I'm not
of
too
stuff,
concerned about exactly how you do it. I'm just saying that it's really easy to prop it up in such a way that it'll stay in position.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then the two of you can use Etherealness to get out.
Just before he takes us out, Braxton's going to say, "Is it worth doing anything to that green water?"
It would require destroying the pedestal, and I don't know what kind of repercussions there might be.
Let's not destroy the pedestal.
It might even ruin the usage of the whole prism.
Yeah.
Or even if we mess up the prism, we might have to repeat the process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So.
And then Braxton, once outside, do you want to how are you guys gonna push the button?
Using the stick and made button, just press a button with it.
Well,
Spear, a long pokey thing.
Yeah, I can just poke it with my long spear. It's fine. It's like using a 10-foot pole.
I think Lafdul's the only one who knows where it is.
He can just point it out to me.
You've all seen me press it.
Yeah.
I would have pointed out.
Lafdul can just guide me, and I'll just tap it. I'll just poke it in with the long spear.
Okay.
And Gambler forward them.
Yep.
And verify whether or not.
Then I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna poke it. Done.
All
Okay.
right. Vordon informs you that he did in fact feel the slight vibration.
Can Gamba also confirm? I was wondering if it's just Vordon.
She can, yes, but like he takes the lead on things.
Yeah.
Oh, this door that Braxton forced open.
Yeah.
Can he pull it a little bit shut?
Oh yeah, the hinges are fine. It's just that it won't stay shut by any means.
Yeah. Okay. Braxton will pull it too.
And it's very obvious that it was forced open.
And then once everybody's out of that, out back into this big area, I'll take the wedge out so we can shut this door too.
Well, Lafdul wanted
doors...
the statues.
Yeah.
We'll drag out the silver statues.
No, I meant the other statues. He wanted to be able to animate them.
Yeah. Why don't we leave this? Why don't we leave my wedge in that door in case we want to retreat into here?
Or so Lafdul can do his animate statue, and we'll just leave the animate statues in here.
I mean, we don't have to lock the door right now. I mean, this could also be like an emergency. We need to hold up somewhere. We can just close the door. It's magically held.
Yeah, we'll just keep it like this. So,
all right.
And it's a relatively secure location as well.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna
it's got a wall of force on the other side.
We're gonna drop off the plates in this room, and then we'll just keep going then.
Okay. And you wanted to go south through the passageway.
Yeah. Back to the end of that T intersection.
Did we check this door, by the way?
Hold on a second. What door?
The one that is north on this room that is before the magically locked door.
They got checked with detect traps, but they were not opened.
Yeah,
you can open them if you want. Same thing with the doors to the south out of this room.
We'll open doors.
Then we'll open those doors as we go through. Just you can mark them as open.
Do you want to open them all?
If it's a short path, yeah.
Yeah, see which one's open.
Okay, so that's just a corridor. Oh, good to know.
Out of all these statues, are some of them like columns, like as in the load-bearing statues?
None of the
just
ones in
shaped
that
like a
room with the two silver things.
No, I mean in general for this entire dungeon city.
You have not seen any load-bearing statues, no. Unless you
of them
consider
seems fine.
the columns with coiled serpents around them statues.
Hmm.
Yeah, I moved myself down to the door that I think we should go to next.
Alright.
I'll wait for the rest of the party to catch up.
Yeah.
And I'll ping the
Door.
map so you guys know where it is.
Yeah, I can't see where he went. He's left the room.
You might hear fireworks from me occasionally. Bonfire night for us. Up, yeah, there's Skyfall tonight.
Where are you pinging?
I'm
Down
pinging to
south.
the south.
The
You can-
southmost area.
You can shift ping if you want to drag people over to where you're pinging.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't drag their tokens, and then they have to go back to find their tokens.
Yeah, well, you've only got to look back to where the map's highlighted.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Because you went through about 5 doors.
I'll bring
Now, you can see
Leva
this
down.
arrow here, yeah? You see my arrow?
Nope, Leva is lost.
I'm bringing you down, Leva.
Thank you.
And we already determined that this door wasn't trapped, I believe.
Might just be locked, though. You can see if the door's locked.
I'm gonna go try to push it open.
I'll
By
just
the
see
way,
if I-
does Leva still have her mirror images?
At this point, no, she does not. You can remove those.
She's a single lever with half her life. It's a kick-ass.
All right, so you are opening that door. Okay, hold on a second. Let me get to my notes on that upcoming room.
You're going to wait for Braxon.
You
Braxon's
lunatic.
down there.
Yeah, I mean, to go in the front line.
All right. So you open that door, and inside you see another raised platform. There are no stairs down, so you'll have to hop up and down if you want to get between them. The platform is about 5 feet off the lower area. The chamber itself is basically unadorned, and there is no fading magical light, as you've seen in some other chambers.
Braxon comes in and sees if anything happens.
Yep, nothing happens.
Okay, he's going to try and jump down. Hopefully he's not jumping into a wall.
You put your hand out.
Yeah, you can put your hand forward
That's
before you jump.
Yeah, just feel for
This
a wall.
Looney Tune gets straight to the wall.
Braxon, Braxon,
You learned last time you jumped at the other invisible wall that doesn't work.
Braxon.
Yeah, but-
you can use your hands to check in front of you. No need to use your head first.
That's true, but there
So
could
is
be...
Is there a
And
wall or
No,
no?
but tie.
Nope, there is no wall.
Okay, then I'll
Could be-
drop down.
Yeah, drop down.
Braxton's going to look for a button that brings the top floor down.
You have high hopes of this place, son.
You're pretty sure that this is more
this
like
door locked?
a stage or something like that.
Okay.
We
So
don't know
down
if
in
they're
the
trapped.
lower area, there's a pair of double doors to the south, definitely indicating a heavier traffic area, and the door to the east is just a single door. You're not sure if any of them are locked. You'd have to just try pushing them open to find out.
I've
Brack-
not checked them for traps, but this will take me like half an hour. 3 doors.
Brax is going to
20
say
minutes for 2.
I'll just go ahead and check this one. Well, you check the south ones. It'll be fine. Trust me. I'll be fine.
Trust you.
Old question.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
push
real
on
fast,
the door.
Leva, yes?
Can I say it? No, you can't. Where we jump down, how high is it? Can we get back up if necessary?
It's about 5 feet.
Okay.
Any sort of, like, any assistance will easily get you back up.
In a rush, you might have to check.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're running, then you might need checks or something like that.
And Braxon does have his magic ladder and rope.
Yeah,
Well,
I
Braxon
mean,
has his boots that he can just leap up on.
Yeah,
grouse
but
must struggle
the rest of us.
Yeah.
For
What,
example,
you mean the magic
Well,
wizard?
so
help-
the
help
rope
Gra-
isn't necessary at all. What you basically would just need is either someone up above who can help you pull up, or someone below who gives you cups their hands to do a leg up kind of thing.
Solas feels quite bad that he can't really help anyone get up or down.
He's got to be the one helped up or down.
All right, so
Yeah.
Ockar, you're just gonna open that door?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Through that door, you
death.
just see a small chamber, relatively unadorned. There are what you think are the remains of some stone benches in the corner.
Oh, that leads back to a previous room. Didn't we determine that this door wasn't trapped?
Lafdul search for traps while they're exploring. So it'll be a
Yeah,
while.
I believe you did. So you want to just
No,
open that
I'm
one?
just gonna push that door open if it's not locked.
Okay. And it is not locked.
Okay, this leads to the way we've already been. That's good. I cut out a whole bunch of travel.
All
No,
right,
we've already been
Lafdul,
here.
searching for traps.
Hmm.
Search for traps on both the doors or just one of them to start
No,
with?
just one of them.
All right.
You can just ignore the other door if it's these double fair upper level, lower level doors.
All right, facing south, the leftmost door does not appear to have a trap on it.
The left. Oh, so I searched the
You search the right
this one.
right door
Wait, why did you say left?
because you're facing south.
All right, yeah.
It's left to your character's position.
Yeah.
To your character's facing.
Yeah, it took me a few seconds to realize that's what he meant when he said that. All right, if it's open it.
This is an addition when facing was a thing.
Okay, you're gonna open it.
Sure, Lafdul has put his life on the line many a times. He's gonna open this door.
All right.
You're going to
You just get. To
I
the-
searched for traps. You know.
take your clothes off first?
No.
All right.
He does most of his best work when he's naked.
That's
All right. So
Braxon.
you open that door to reveal a chamber ahead of you with 4 columns. The columns are like the ones that you've seen previously, appear to have stone serpents coiled around them. There are staircases leading up to upper platforms on either side, and there are also 3 fountains with water still flowing as you look in.
I doubt it'll be fresh for too much longer now the elementals are gone.
So, how about we check this area up here before we continue south?
Sometimes it helps to say the area off of blank room that we were in before, kind of thing.
The area off of this room. The room that we just revealed before we revealed the south room.
Alright.
Because there's
Since
these
we
3
know they're
doors
not
here.
traps.
Yeah.
I mean, to a certain extent, it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. It's all
Yeah.
stuff you haven't explored yet.
So,
Well,
should we check this south door first?
Yeah, we checked these, and that's where we
Then I'll go and open the south door if it's not trapped.
wait for the party.
Yeah, I'll wait for the party to catch up, then we'll open it.
No, we'll be on the second line. Presuming Braxon will be beside you.
So yeah,
So, you're going east.
heading up to the
Yeah, we're heading
northeast
east to
from
check
where you
these
were.
doors first. Yeah, towards the
Okay.
northeast some to check out these doors here.
Because you said east and then south. which
Yeah,
is,
no. East and
which is
Tell you what Roll20 needs is the classic dungeon moving mode where you can like drag the whole party and just move around.
well, no, it's just we have people saying, let's go this way.
Well, also
then
this
they
room
disappear.
as opposed to the room to the northeast kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, give me a second. I need to get to my descriptions. Okay. So you're going to open the southern door there.
yeah.
All right. All right. That leads to a small antechamber. There, it is completely featureless. The door was
I'll
not
go and
locked.
open the next door.
You are going to open the next door?
Yeah.
It's nice knowing you, Ockar.
Yeah, it looks
This
similar
looks-
to the.
He said he's opening it.
trap one.
He said he's opening it. Nothing happens when you open that door, other than, you
It's
know...
almost like the GM wanted us not to spend half an hour trying to approach this.
No. Sometimes it's literally a case of if someone's just doing a thing, you know, I'm gonna just do the thing, and I have a feeling that Firefox is about to crash. Let's see. Might be more than that. Yep. Yeah, Firefox crashed. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, that was a complete crash. I think that's a computer crash too. All right. So I'm indicating that I am still streaming, and I am not hearing anyone on Discord. So I need to do something, and certain things are looking very odd for me. Yeah, the stream is still live, but some things are broken. I may need to restart my computer. The stream is still up. I am not sure exactly what's going on. I cannot hear anyone on Discord, so let me actually restart Discord. But OBS is giving me some problems as well. Hold on. I can at least restart Discord and see if that gets me back to them. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm hearing. I'm having OBS issues. I'm having Roll20 issues. I'm having like everything. Everything.
Hey,
Hello,
we hear
Old.
you.
All right.
There's
We can
Sam.
hear you again.
Good. All right. So I think I'm gonna need to take a break on OBS because I tried to do a scene transition.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it worked.
Well, we'd have to break in about 10, 15, 20 minutes anyway, wouldn't we? So.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to take a
Good
break,
for
but
you.
it's going to require me to completely shut down OBS as well temporarily. Yeah, so Gold has confirmed we're on stream start soon. And I saw that, like, I clicked the transition button, I went to that, and I saw that the music started playing very briefly, but I'm not actually seeing that in my previews.
Yeah.
So,
Is this longer break than normal?
it might be a little bit longer break than normal.
So let's say 15 minutes.
Yeah, just to for me to get some things.
Sounds good. I'll be right back then.
fix
Yeah.
them. So
Yeah, I need.
we'll go ahead and take our break right now. And I am going to have to restart OBS. So there will be a short break on the stream, and when we... Yeah, I will. I will. I mean, they're seeing things and they're hearing things. So, but I need to restart my browser and everything. So, I will be back. We'll be back in about 15 minutes, everyone.